All right, Halos, welcome back. We are actually finishing up the Swiss stage today. We had the final day of games just a few days ago. We've been a little bit late on getting this video out, but schedules didn't work out too well. But we got it. We got it now, so it's not a big deal. Still got a couple days before the quarterfinals start, but we're gonna kind of go a quick overview of the last three series that happened, and then we'll find the draw show in just a second. So, um, tell me about the KT versus DK. What's up, Drew? By the way.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, happy to. So I actually found myself oddly just awake when that game happened for some reason.
It was
So I
early, so
watched the whole. I know, yeah, it was like at midnight. So I watched the whole series. It was a
nice.
two-game series,
Okay.
but so you might think, oh, it was a blowout. KT won 2-0, but it definitely wasn't a blowout. Both games were super winnable for DK.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and special shout out Canyon was like playing his heart out. Like Canyon was like really showed up to try and carry some of these like games, but um KT was just a better team overall on the day. Um and I guess it's not super surprising because they are the higher seed and they have gotten the better of Damwon or D plus in like the LCK regular season. So it wasn't super surprising to see KT win, but it definitely was a pretty, I would say, entertaining series, even though it was a 2-0. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
I think DK played pretty well, and they had some really good moments, but overall, KT I think just ended up being able to pull it together a little bit stronger. So yeah. All right. That means DK is unfortunately knocked out of Worlds for this year.
Yep.
They made
Goodbye.
it to the
I
last
think
day.
officially now, I saw a tweet. The there's nobody
The
left
fourth
from the
seeds, or?
Mural Corp. No. There's no player or coach remaining from the Miracle run of DRX last year
Oh,
left in
okay.
Worlds.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All players and staff have been eliminated now.
That's
So
fair. Also,
yeah.
just a quick aside, do you have any idea where the mid laner Zeka was it went from DRX? Is he just on a different team or?
Zeka went to Hanwha Life.
Oh, okay, okay. I was just
Yeah.
wondering because he played really
Yeah,
good
yeah.
last year at the very end. So
Yeah, that team was supposed to make it to Worlds and then they got upset by D plus.
okay, gotcha, gotcha. That
Yeah,
makes
but they were
sense.
supposed to make it. They were like pretty much everyone thought they were going to be the third or fourth seed, and then they kind of fumbled at the very end.
Right on. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, KT advanced to quarterfinals, and then Fnatic versus Weibo. Fnatic actually put up a decent fight. I think it was game two, right, that they took.
Yeah.
And then Weibo ends up taking it 2-1, which is a little bit closer than we may have expected. But Weibo is the fourth seed, so it's not completely unexpected versus the second seed of Fnatic.
Or-
What are your thoughts on this series?
it was a bit closer than I expected, but I don't know. I gotta say,
They kind of like made Xiaohu
um,
look a little bad, a little, I think.
yeah, I'm shocked because Xiaohu looks not so good,
Yeah, me too.
and the Shy looks really good. Um, and if you had to like bet money, you would have bet that because the Shy can be really coin flippy. So I think you would have bet Xiaohu would have been the stable one, and the Shy
Yeah,
would be the one that you're not sure. But actually, the Shy has been looking quite good this tournament. So,
yeah,
yeah, they
definitely.
definitely took care of business.
And
It was closer than I thought, but
is this the team that has aiming as the ADC, or is it a different one?
no, aiming is KT.
Oh, okay, okay,
Um,
okay.
Weibo has.
I can't
Do they
think of it.
have?
Let me
I
find out
think
real
they
quick.
have light.
Oh, is it light? Okay.
I think they have light
Yep, yep, light
and
crisp.
crisp.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Um, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, it was a pretty good series.
It
I
was. Yeah,
actually there was at least one game I think that the Shy looked pretty bad on the Aatrox, but overall he's been pretty good on it. So I think
yeah.
they may have exposed him a little bit. We'll see how Weibo goes into the quarterfinals, but they do advance.
Yes,
Did you have final
yes,
thoughts
yes.
on that one, or should we move to the next?
Nope, nope. They're pretty straight. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Yeah, and just I guess it goes without saying, but everyone who wins that we've just talked about is into the quarterfinals.
Yes,
This is like the last part of Swiss.
100%. All right, and
Yeah.
then G2 versus BLG ends up going 3 games, and BLG ends up taking it 2-1. So BLG advances, G2 gets knocked out, which means G2 gets double knocked out back to back.
Hmm.
right there after being 2-1, which is
That's
a
sad.
bit of a heartbreaker. But they
I
yeah, they didn't look good enough. I don't know.
was sad. I was not shocked because I think BLG is very, very good.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but I was quite sad because I mean, I don't know what you think, but I actually think they got the hardest possible person in this elimination game. I think they've already beat DK.
I
I
think
think
so.
they
Yeah,
already beat
possibly
Weibo.
KT, but yeah,
Yeah,
it would be between KT and BLG for sure.
yeah. So they definitely drew like a very hard opponent. Um,
Yeah.
and I mean, you know what? Special shout out. I also saw a stat. They were the only Western team to beat a LPL or LCK team this Swiss stage.
Is that true?
That's what I saw. I saw like a tweet about it, and it seemed right. I like went back. Maybe at the end we could look at the like where they show like the
Yeah,
bracket.
the full
But
bracket for sure.
yeah, I think that's what the tweet said. They were the only Western team that took a game off of an Eastern team.
Wow, that's crazy actually to think
Yeah.
of.
So sad. Sad. I mean, I don't think they were supposed to be BLG, but just sad that this is their last game. But
Yeah,
hey,
100%.
that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I didn't even think about that actually. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fair. All right. Anyways, that ends up wrapping up the Swiss stages. The final games happened on Sunday night, and then let's go straight into the good old draw show for
Let's do
quarterfinals.
it.
Let's go.
So, KT
Tell me if you can hear
will
okay.
I
be drawn
yeah,
together with the
I
other
hear it, I
teams, and
hear
I
it. I
want to pull
think
up
they
the
did
draft recap for the pools to
according
make
to
sure that
what
everyone knows
I don't think they used the
what the
crazy guy for
possibilities
this one.
are.
I
As
think
you
they
know
had a
already,
guess.
because Gen
Oh,
G
Is
okay,
what I
and
okay.
heard.
JDG
But
were the first,
let me
they
see.
can't really
Pools,
switch
pool
them
one,
to
pool
figure
two,
out
pool
a route.
three.
And it seems a little confusing that Pool
Yes.
1 has 2 teams and
So
Pool
it's like
2 has
really
3 teams.
interesting because
Essentially,
so
two
pool
of those
one
Pool
can
3
only play
teams
teams
will
from
get
pool
unlucky,
three.
and then the
Okay.
one that's not drawn will
But
basically
there'll be
move to
obviously
Pool 2
one
and play
left
against
over
those other
pool
teams.
Okay,
three,
but
and
everything
that
they do
will
is
have to
like
play
it all
Against
looks
pool
one of the
two.
hard.
pool two teams.
Hey,
Yeah,
there's
Okay.
more
It all looks
that's
hard.
kind of
Okay,
interesting.
there's more hard.
Wow.
But I think maybe KT, maybe they
Do
don't draw data
um
Geochin. Maybe we give
with
you
our
know,
NA
yeah,
Hopium
maybe
here,
after
So
everything
for
who do you
I mean,
think
the
the
history of
most
the
Weibo's the
beatable
eliminations
easiest
team
so
is?
for
far,
sure.
I
You
would
think?
carry KT
Yeah, I
I
again.
would
think
say
so. I think
100%.
Weibo's easiest, but
But
I
also, all we've had in the past,
I
we've had a
don't know if
lot
I
of
keep
kind of
tricking myself, but I
great
keep going
kills
back to
in
how
the
TL
eliminations.
looked
It's hard to
against
be
T1,
avoided.
and I'm
it's
like,
more KT to draw Genji,
you
actually.
know,
No, no, no.
maybe
JDG, and
maybe
then they
NRG could look
3-2,
even
and then
better
the
against
only
T1,
team
Okay,
that
I
but I
comes
agree,
just
close. 'Cause that's
but once
2018. That's
again,
2018.
every
That's
time I
what we
count
should.
T1 out,
Yeah.
they go to
I know.
finals. Like it's
I
gotta,
know, I
it's
know.
crazy.
So I think it's gotta be Weibo or T1, but I think Weibo by far is probably what
Are we
they
nervous? I'm
is
not.
probably what they
Listen, I'm
want.
not
Yeah, I
as
would
nervous
say
for
so.
the draw
It,
as you
of
guys
course,
are.
it just
This is
depends
fun.
because
This is amazing.
sometimes
I've never felt
you can
better.
match
Are
up
you
against
nervous for
like
NRG?
A
like
little
a
bit, but it's
Longzhu or
not like there's
something.
an easy
Or wait,
draw.
is that the
Yeah.
team?
And it's not like
Yeah, yeah.
I have to worry
Uh,
about
Yeah, yeah.
Genji
or
getting
no, LNG.
manslaughtered
LNG.
by
I don't know if they're
KT.
Longzhu or not,
That's
but
just not possible anymore.
That is
you could
impossible.
match up against
We
like
want
LNG
that
and just
actually.
be good against that team
It's
particularly because your
results.
style meshes
That's a
well
funny thing to
against
say,
them.
but
Um,
Sure.
matches up
honestly,
really good,
not
so
sure. You
it could
consider
just be
the
like
two
really
teams, the
good.
trio, the three teams
So
involved.
I've actually heard
There's two
some
teams as
kind of just
well.
depends.
Oh, it's
I
beginning.
know there's so I've heard people before the tournament
Oh, well,
started
that's better than a
actually
lot of
saying
teams.
something similar
Okay, I see. So
about
it's spawning T1 for certain ones,
KT into
which I guess they
JDG.
think are
They were
easy.
saying
I think
like
that's not always
It
KT
bad.
was
is
Weibo,
not the second best team in the world,
NRG, and
like
then BLG who
by
did
far,
Yeah,
but
walk in the
They
park.
do
That's
really good against
um
JDG. Yeah.
some people were like, their KT style might be the only thing that can beat like JDG. So
Yeah,
um
100%. It's
I think I definitely agree with you. Like sometimes the style matchup can be pretty crucial.
100%.
Well,
It's definitely like
but it is
I
okay.
think it's a
Second is
combination
always
of that
actually
and
if you play on
like
good
your
terms.
synergy
Yeah,
as a team as a
it's not
whole,
that
pretty
long. We have
much.
Subin Yu
Like
who will
Yeah.
be
you,
presenting for
it doesn't matter
us.
if you have a super team or
And
if you have like all
yeah,
like
we'll head
rookies,
right
right?
into
As
this
long as
session
they
as
mesh
always to
in the
see
right
these
way
skills
and you
and
guys have
once again
really good meta
one
picks
of the
that you can
most
perform
fun.
at, stuff like that. It's just like a bunch of
What
really
do they have
small
in
things, of
store for
course,
us this
but
time?
I think the biggest things are being able to have that perfect synergy that is really hard to find,
Yeah.
as well as just I don't know, being really good into like a certain person, like a certain team.
This is oh, it's Barrel. Yeah, he's a special guest.
Oh, let's go.
What
Nice.
an epic what an epic reveal.
His back.
What are we doing,
Yeah.
Barrel? I mean, he is the defending world champion after all.
Defending
Let's
world champion
go.
Barrel.
Respect.
Piosik and Dev
Um
couldn't do it, so they bring in
he
Barrel.
sits down.
Oh my
What
God,
a
this
guy.
has been
What a Chad.
A meme in the Korean community.
Yeah,
You think he was like, I'll do this,
legend
but I'm
Drubert
gonna
after
sit
Barrel
down.
somehow managed to get 3 Worlds Finals in a row.
That's good.
2 of which
He's
he
too
was
tired
singles,
carrying his
one of
team on his back, you know?
one of which he was 1 game off of.
True.
Yeah, I'm just surprised he's not playing gacha games. That's the only thing that's missing.
That's cool. Let's get to the draws though.
How does it? Oh,
What
oh,
the
this
heck
a,
is that?
Oh, a
What's
traditional
happening here?
Korean hat.
Oh, it's a
Korean?
traditional
Oh,
Korean.
okay.
Oh
Okay,
my
okay.
gosh.
Let me tell you, if
That's
these
interesting.
I like the music in the
manages
background.
to draw the LPL into 2 team kills, LPL is going to be
Yeah.
furious.
Exactly.
The
I
huh,
mean,
huh,
there's a lot of
huh.
pressure on
Yeah.
Pearl. The ref has been
God.
permanent on these
Oh,
draws.
look at
so-
this man's face.
Is this a traditional hat? I've never seen this
I
hat
don't know.
before.
I think it's just the
This is
shape.
when we were talking so much about like, oh yeah, you know, we won't interview the ref or anything
Maybe,
like
yeah.
that because we gotta like protect the sacredness of the draw, and then Barrel
What a
just
guy.
rolls.
Okay, this is great and all, but let's move
Okay,
on.
here we
Okay,
go.
He's
stands
gonna
up.
draw
Okay.
the 3 and 0 teams first, and he's gonna put them on different.
Dang,
sides
she kind of.
of
I mean,
the
she has
draw.
heels, but
Then
she kinda
drawing
tall.
3 and
Is she tall or is Barrel
maybe he's
short?
short. I don't know.
Then
What's his
shuffling
height?
remaining 3-2 team
Anyone
into
know?
everyone pool,
Leave in the
and
comments.
matchups will be drawn in
Yeah, let's know.
etc. Let's see you pan out.
So the 2 blue teams, they're on opposite sides. That's JDG and Gen G. They're gonna get pool 3 teams.
I've done
Yep,
that
yep.
enough. I mean,
Okay, I think they're doing like an on-stage interview, which is cool.
I'm not gonna.
No, we haven't.
I don't think we're translating that right now. So
But that's what
No.
the draw
just
is.
a quick
No,
view
I
of the
don't-
bracket. Okay, let's just look at G2
Yeah.
real fast, or
So,
like just the
they-
NA's
Yeah.
East matches kind of versus the East.
So the only West versus East win in the first little box is G2.
You have G2 and then G2 up top again,
They beat Weibo.
and then we don't beat anyone. Wait,
No.
no, we don't. And then no, wait. They get
Yeah,
knocked
say.
out, obviously. No.
Weibo beats Mad. DK beats Scam.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep.
Wow.
So I think people will be like overreact to G2 getting knocked out, but I mean,
I guess they
Yeah,
did do the
they were the
best
ol-
against the East so far.
yeah, if you're just looking at how they stacked up against like China and Korea, they just arguably did
Yeah.
the best.
I think they had pretty bad draws overall too. I wanted to mention because
They did.
like DK is not too bad. T1 isn't too bad because they. Oh wait, sorry, that's the wrong way. Weibo's
Weibo, yeah.
not too bad because it's like the 4th seed. So both 4th
Gen
seeds.
G is so hard
Yeah,
up top
Gen
there.
G's
Like they're not
really
gonna beat. They're not gonna beat Gen G. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't expect that one to go at all, but I think they had the small chance, but they just weren't able to show up.
Yeah.
And then the surprise right there.
Yeah, that was an upset for sure. That was for sure an upset.
Yeah, 100%.
Uh,
I don't think this was really an upset at all.
no, I don't
But-
either. So really, they got upset like one time, and they had like pretty tough opponents all the
Pretty
way
tough
through.
draws
Like compare
overall.
that to NRG. They played Weibo once, and then they played TL, Mad Lions.
Yeah, they had a
You know what I mean?
pretty easy up until G2, and then that one was
Yeah.
a stomp
Yeah, that
all
was
around.
tough.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it was interesting. But yeah, either way, let's get on. Sorry,
It matters a lot.
All right, Barrel, let us know.
let's go. Come on.
Did you watch him today?
I've had it with your KT actor.
Draw
like, no matter what happens,
pools.
oh yeah, this is always what
See,
I
that's what you were
expect.
saying. The 3 and O's versus the 3 and 1s and the 3 and 2s.
Yep.
Just say anything
Yeah,
happens,
3 and
like
O's
a
will
predicament.
only
Alright,
be
let's
able to
talk
play the
start
3 and
drawing, man.
2s.
I need to see those
Yeah, see,
reactions.
3
And there
O's
we
versus
go.
3
Yep,
2.
that's
3
there
O's
it
versus
is.
3 2.
Quick, I'm losing an argument against Jet here.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
pretty
they'll
pretty
play.
rough.
So that's why people are excited because
Um,
this sets up if Gen
First
G and
3 and 0
JDG
teams, I think,
win out, they
Coach
won't meet
is probably
until
explaining
the
what
grand
they have
finals,
already
which is pretty hype.
explained
Yeah,
in
I
terms
like
of the
that.
teams. I'm stressed. I'm like,
Yeah, me too.
This was some,
Yeah, I want to have a series.
Hey, he's got his hat on still.
And it's not just because they're seed 1 teams, it's because they 3-0'd.
oh, this is a small interview
Like,
Yes.
it's based on performance, which is I really like
Yes.
as well. So.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like in theory, if like an NRG got 3, like if they were 3-0, they'd be in the same position. There.
For sure.
um,
Alright, obviously they're gonna get drawn first. We don't know who they're
Yep.
fighting, so let's move on a little bit.
So now I
Here we go,
think
the
all right,
first.
this will be who Gen G plays. I
He's
think.
gone.
I think so, yes.
Because that's who he drew first.
Gen G versus.
Just don't be KT.
Yes, yeah, yep.
That's all we want. We just don't want Genji KT.
BLG.
Okay.
So theoretically, that's Genji versus BLG. So
Yep.
there we go.
Pretty
LCK
hype,
versus
pretty
LPL.
hype.
That's what we want.
I mean, if that
it's
is
correct,
this,
it's correct.
that's gonna be such a sick matchup.
That's pretty hype, and yeah, that's good for NRG for sure.
This is KT. Right, it's got
And this is into JDG, so this is gonna be a hard match.
Come on, Barrel.
Okay, wait. There's an angle. As
Yeah,
you were
and
saying,
also,
KT.
that's pretty cool because people, I don't think it's likely, but there were some people saying the KT style could actually catch JDG off guard.
Yeah, it's a
I
game
guess we'll,
specified, so
we're gonna put it to the test, I guess.
yeah.
Only lost one series the entire
Oh.
summer split.
So is this the draw you wanted, Matt? We never got into this.
All right, so that
It's
means
cross-regional.
It's true.
I like this so far. This is pretty interesting so far. So that means NRG
That's fire.
So now the next one is
could
we'll be
either
drawing-
get
first one we draw and then the
Weibo
next one we draw is the
or
matchup. So,
Okay.
should be like that.
they could
So,
get
as long as
the other
T1 are not
Korean
on
team.
this
Oh,
side of
LNG.
the
They could get
draw.
LNG. So it's LNG, Weibo,
In T1, right?
Well, obviously,
NRG,
we're
and
gonna be able to,
T1.
I mean, get a full
Oh,
house here.
they're reshuffling because these are
Oh,
four
this
teams
this
that are now
guy's
essentially
back.
in the same
You know
pool.
he's
Ah,
That
okay.
does
I
make
see.
sense.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Shuffling
And
the
Barrel's
remaining
not
32
looking.
teams
His
into
eyes are
the-
darting a little bit. Not that
He's
it
looking at the
matters
screen.
Don't
No, I'm just
worry.
kidding.
Oh my god, he's rigging it. He's it's like a shell game.
Where Weibo was
Ah, right.
and rig the matchup. So that's
Right,
why.
right,
I want
right.
one of
that's
those
why they're
backs.
shuffling and Barrel's not looking.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll have them
Here we
up
go.
for sale.
It would be
somewhere.
smart, but I feel like they won't.
Yeah.
And if they do, you know the rat store will be like $30.
Not really, unless
God, can you imagine if they sold the ones you actually like used in this? They'd be like hundreds of
Oh.
dollars.
Yeah,
The first
that'd be
one drawn is
crazy.
Gen
Touched by
Gen.
Barrel.
Very even.
Yeah, you want this? You want this barrel touched bag? $1,000.
Yeah, these are special. These are different from the ones that the coach touched. The
Yeah, this.
not the coach. The what's he
The
called?
ref.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
referee. Yeah. These are the barrel ones. These are worth more.
Which side do you think Energy is a better?
Got some
Ooh, that's a great question.
Western fans
Shy.
there.
I'm hoping
Yeah,
energy
there's the
versus
shy.
There's a
Or
lot
do you
of
want bottom
Alright,
side
here we
or
go.
top?
Is this because it's
both
the,
bad.
is this
Ivers.
because it's the last draw that they're literally drawing it out? No pun intended.
Aha.
It is the best part
Okay,
of
freak,
both.
calm down.
Shocks.
We're not
Yeah.
gonna have
Okay.
it
Shocks.
again.
Yeah.
Come on, Barrel.
All right. Team first up is okay.
Hey,
There's our
there's the
boys,
boys.
NRG.
Okay.
So this should put them up with.
There's the
Genji.
boys that are
Give
gonna lose in the
us
first round.
Weibo. Give us Weibo.
Team to be drawn right now. I can tell you that.
I want the Dokla versus Shy matchup. The
Oh
rematch.
god.
Show me the T1.
Don't
No,
show
no
it.
T1. I think T1 is
I'll
harder.
take it.
Word?
Hey yo. Wait, that means we face him, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think because now they're drawing like
Let's
who's playing
go.
Hill.
Wait,
So
that's the best.
yeah, no, I think that's best case scenario. So that means T1 versus LNG, which is also pretty hype because it's Scout versus Faker,
That's a quarterfinal.
which is pretty hype as well. So I'm overall I'm pretty happy with this draw. I feel like all 4 matches are pretty hype.
I guess, but
Yeah, it's gotta be T1.
Yeah, I saw a poll on the
on the side,
like I think it was LCS, maybe it was All Esports YouTube like
Scout.
community
Yeah.
channel, and it was
Yeah.
talking about Scout, who's been the better mid laners this year or something, or like so far
Yeah.
at Wills, and it was like Scout or Knight, so JDG
Yeah.
or LNG. I was like,
Yeah.
Genji versus BLG Energy versus
I don't know.
JDG and
What do you
LNG
think of those two?
I like
Which
the
one do you
Um,
say is
so I
performing better?
think
Is pretty well balanced.
this is my
It is energy Weibo. I
this is
think
my
probably
take,
should
my
take
hot
it.
take in a vacuum.
Even though
Okay.
And no flame to anybody, but I think
look,
Knight
Genji,
is
from the
better
9 days of Swiss we've
in the
seen,
1v1.
other teams you're gonna play against, that's
But
kind of
for some reason, I think Knight plus Kanavi is worse than Scout plus Tarzan. Like I think Scout plus Tarzan, like mid jungle,
Okay,
has
this is hot.
for some reason I think their like combo is stronger than Knight versus Kanavi's combo.
Okay.
So that's my hot take. I think if it was just a 1v1, I favor Knight, but in the actual like game, I think the mid jungle is better for LNG.
Making it into the quarterfinals.
Straight up.
It's a hot
Okay.
take. That's a hot take there.
Got a post-game interview. All right,
In.
let's see that bracket one more time, I think.
They should probably show it, I imagine.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there it
All
is.
right.
Whew.
So, I gotta do a pick'em video soon. It's like I got like one day left. Get your
I
pick'ems in,
know.
guys.
Yeah, get them in. Don't fumble at the end here. You don't want to give away free points.
Exactly. Uh, anyways, what do you think of, obviously we're saying Gen G beats BLG, right?
I think so. These are best of 5.
Yes.
I'm gonna say 3-2 Genji.
Okay, okay.
I think it's close, but I think 3-2 Genji.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna say 3-1, for Gen G.
Okay.
I think BLG's good, but I think Gen G's kind of on another level this time around. I don't think
Okay.
BLG has quite shown their what was it, the level of play they've had since MSI this year. So that's what I'm gonna say. Um, so that would mean Chinchi moves on, which will fight one of these two teams. So, what's your game score, and who do you think's winning the NRG versus
Oh
Weibo?
god. So I want NRG to win, but if I use my brain, I'm gonna
But
say
if you say they're gonna
Weibo.
win, they won't. So,
Exactly. So this is good. So I'm gonna say Weibo wins, and I'll say 3-1 Weibo.
okay,
Um, but I'll be sad if it happens.
all right. I'm going to say, ooh, that's a good one. I kind of want to go 3-1, but just to be a spicy, I'm gonna go 3-0. Go
Yep.
Weibo beats NRG with a shutout,
Okay.
and then
I think if Contracts plays even one time like he did against G2, I think we can win at least one game.
that
That's
is
my
true.
logic.
And that's a good
If
point.
if we get super contracts at least one time.
I do want to mention that I think NRG's a little bit of a momentum team.
Sure.
So depending on how like one or two of the games go, like the first game or the second game, I think like if they win the second game, there's a chance maybe, but I don't know.
Sure.
I don't want to jinx it. So uh, so that would mean Gen G versus Weibo would
Weibo.
advance. So
Yeah.
would you still say you would say Gen G again, right?
Yeah, I think Genji beats Weibo
All
in
right.
that.
Of course, we'll probably do a video for semifinals as well.
Yeah.
And then probably, of course, for finals after the games are over, most likely. But yeah. Anyways, JDG versus KT. Obviously, I think we're gonna say JDG, or would you say KT?
No, I think there's an angle that KT can win,
I
but
think
I
so
don't.
too.
I think it's a very small angle. So I would say
It's 3-2 or
uh,
3-1.
I'm gonna say 3-1, 3-1 JDG.
Okay.
I just think they're so good.
I think so too. I think 3-1 JDG. KT? No, no, no. JDG.
No,
Yeah.
JDG.
So JDG moves on in our minds. So we got LNG versus T1. Lastly, what's this one looking for you?
I I don't know if ever like I feel like not a lot of people agree, but I'm still on that LNG might be second best team in the whole tournament. Um, so I'm gonna
Okay.
say LNG. I think it's close, but I'm gonna say LNG 3-2. And they beat T1,
Okay. Okay.
which might be spicy. I don't know like what the breakdown is right now, but
So
yeah, I'm gonna say
yeah,
LNG.
I think LNG's a better team right now. The thing is, like I've said before, I think every time I've against T1, they end up going to finals or something. It's crazy. So I'm still gonna go LNG. I think LNG takes it three. Let's say three. Let's say 3-1. That's fine. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It could be a 3-2 though. I could see it being 3-2. I don't think any of these are 3-0s pretty much. Well, like maybe Weibo, but we'll see.
Maybe,
Uh,
maybe.
but yeah, all right. So that would be JDG versus LNG. You have a quick prediction for that one, or
JDG.
all right? Yep,
Yep. For
yep,
the
yep.
JDG Genji finals, that's my prediction.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. All right. So, anyways, we'll be back with a video for the knockout stage, of course, on what is that? After
It
quarterfinals would
starts.
be
Yeah.
sometime before November 11th. So we'll be back with a
Yes.
video probably shortly after November 5th. Um, and that will wrap up all that. This is the matchups really quick, and I think that's it. Any final thoughts?
No, I can't wait to talk about NRG's semifinal matchup and who they'll be beating next.
I'll do
So
you one better. I can't wait to see him in finals and beat
yeah,
JDG.
let's go.
So we'll see.
Yeah, yeah.
Or wait,
All
wait, wait.
right.
No, that wouldn't work, right? They would
It would
have to
work.
be. Oh no, yeah. JDG's in the bottom. Yeah,
Yeah.
that works. Okay.
Yep. That
Nice.
works.
All right. There we go. After they beat Genji, obviously. So they'll just
Obviously.
3-0 both one seeds.
Yeah, easy.
Oh no, we've reversed karma it. It's bad. All right. Thanks you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.